In any other category,
Yeah.
I will not get to hear this. We would want pets to live longer and longer. I'm thankful to the team for that. We have developed a culture where we all speaking numbers.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, numbers don't lie. I believe Rome was not built in a day. Ki if I'm not there, you open my laptop, speak to my chat GPT.
Describe your business journey in one word.
Welcome to e-commerce talk with WebBee, where we bring together innovation, inspiration, and incredible stories from the world of online business. In today's episode, Mr. Abhishek Jain will be the host, who is an tech-driven e-commerce automation expert and founder of WebBee Global. And joining him is Mr. Ravi, a passionate pet lover turned entrepreneur, the man behind Blep, a brand that's redefining what healthy and delicious food means for dogs. Together, they will deep dive into the journey, challenges, and the emotional side of building something meaningful in the e-commerce world. So sit back and tune in because this isn't just about business talk, it's e-commerce talk with WebBee.
In this session, we'll just inquire. This session is more about you.
Okay.
So we'll get a chance to know more about yourself, how your business got started,
Ji.
and the questions are like very regarding that.
Sure.
I'll also have some notes here so that I can refer to in case I miss something.
Okay.
Thank you. So before we go into the journey,
Ji.
journey about yourself, your company,
Ji.
I'm really curious. Like, what do you sell? Just let us know about yourself, your journey, your company, and anything you want to mention about your personal life. Just
Okay.
let's start. Yeah.
So basically, we sell good health of pets. The starting point has been and it's a 30-month journey right now. The starting point has been food, because we realize food is the biggest contributor to the health of dogs and cats.
Yeah.
And that was also the biggest in terms of percentage of the market.
Hmm.
So we have started with dog food, but at the core of it, we are selling long and healthy life of pets. That's where we would want to be. So that's what we do.
Yeah. So it's primarily catered around dog food or other pets.
So our journey so far has been focused on dog food. We have recently launched cat food as well. So going forward, it would focus on both, but the journey so far has been with dog food.
But just aware me about like, is there a different types, like different dogs
Ji.
you cater to,
Ji.
or you have some preference? Your business have some preference?
Ji.
Just,
So, I mean, for us, the thumb rule has been
Yeah.
very, very simple.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at our surroundings and the people around us, people became dog owners, say pet parents. Now, this journey is not just with respect to their behavior with the dog. It also symbolizes the kind of options they will pick. अब ओनर से जब लोग पेट पे गए, so people they now want to buy the best thing for their dogs.
Right.
Very similar to that what they would choose for their own kids.
Yeah.
कि बच्चों के लिए भी people select the best, and similarly now for dogs also they select the best. When we look at the market currently, best के options are limited because this is a very fast growing segment, but still small in terms of, and the pet industry is around $1 billion. This is supposed to become
That's $1 billion in India.
In India.
Yeah. Great.
And in another 4 years, it will double to $2 billion.
Okay.
But it is still small if you compare it to beauty and personal care, etc. So we are still at the starting point. So the quality options don't exist. We want to be known for absolutely the best quality. क्या Blep से A, B, C, D कुछ भी ले लो. This would be the best product or food or supplement for your dog and cat.
Yeah.
So that is what we want to build, and that is where we want to head.
Yeah. So thank you for letting me know. So what inspired you starting this Blep, and what does it represent for you?
So I mean, what inspired was definitely our dog at home, Max. His health had gone for a toss. This was 4 years back, and just at the age of 3, he had developed hip dysplasia. Basically, what happened was his hind legs had stopped moving because he had gained a little weight.
Okay.
When we deep dived, we realized कि ठीक है, अपने से we were putting the best efforts. He was going to the good vet. We thought we were buying expensive food, and that meant we were buying good food. But we realized the problem was with his food. When we looked at that particular kind of food, which is kibble, the problems are fourfold. One, it is over processed. I mean, it is heated at a very high temperature and again. So there is a very high likelihood that all nutrients, all natural ingredients have disappeared in the food. The second problem is it contains starch. Starch is nothing but complex sugar. Dogs and cats shouldn't eat sugar, but their food contains starch, which is quite ironical. The third thing is the ingredients that are put in dog food or cat food are rejects. I mean, we have very loose regulations with respect to food in the country. But even by those regulations, that quality of ingredient can't come to our table. Now, if I am deciding to buy for my dog, who is my kid, as I said, dog owner se pet parent, I want to give the best portion of my plate to him. So even though I am paying through the teeth and yet I am buying a substandard product. So that was the gap that we saw. It came out of this personal journey because we had to fix Max health. And that's why we started.
Yeah. And that's great to know. I mean, I was generally not aware that, nutrients are the same.
Ji.
Why different category of the quality of nutrients for
Ji.
for a different species? I mean, whom you love so much.
Sir, usme, in terms of dogs and cats, what they need is even higher amount of protein.
Oh, okay.
I mean, of course, I don't take care of protein for myself. I am a little overweight. I wish I did. But dogs and cats need even more amount of protein. I come from a veg household. Jahan pe my parents know about, say, I would occasionally drink. But if I tell them that I eat non-veg, that is the biggest vice in the world. So I'm coming from such a household, and most households are not comfortable handling non-veg. Now, being a canine, they need protein from animals. That is their basic need. That's how their body is developed. So we thought we would solve for it. We would make something which even I can eat. So I'm very happy to share any pet food that you see on our website. I would have already eaten it.
Okay.
There are videos that we have put outside for the world to see of me eating the food. We have set out, or we started Blep to ensure that we make the best for our pets. We can make the best only when we put the best ingredients. A very bare basic test of this is that the ingredient quality should be such that I should be able to eat it. You should be able to eat it. So that is the quality of ingredient used. This is chicken zucchini. That is why our food is in very natural form. When you serve it to dog, you will witness it for yourself. And yes, I can very safely eat Blep. Now to top it, let me drink our broth as well. Absolutely. And it doesn't taste bad to me as well. Blep is so good that you can eat it too. That's a simple punchline. And it is made from the choicest of ingredients which are even better than what I normally consume. So please try Blep today. Because very simply, that is the quality that I want to convey to people. That is something that you and I normally eat. It is in a proportion which is good for dogs and cats in terms of the nutrient profile. And you are getting the best when you're coming to Blep.
Right. You were also mentioning about the evolution, like how in the Second World War this things all started. Just mention it a bit for our viewers, even if you can.
So basically, kibble is stemmed out of World War II. During World War II, there were widespread famines across the world. There was food shortage. So in Europe, someone said, "Okay, these are the waste products of the food. Let me make pet food out of this so that at least the supplies with them are sorted." So that entire thing, that manufacturing process led to kibble. वो 1940s की बात है. Today we are in 2020s. And in 70 years, largely kibble has stayed the same. That being the sad part of it, both in terms of the quality of ingredients, the process it goes through, that is more or less similar. So in last 72 years, 80 years, our food has changed a lot. And in many ways for good. There are a lot of healthy options available in the market now, which each one of us is choosing or should choose in my case. But so that was the gap in the market. That is what we are fulfilling with the food. So basically our food will contain human grade ingredients. It will not contain any preservative. It will not contain any sugar. It is probably the most healthy. And if I eat Blep, in fact, I will turn more healthy. Just that I will not like the taste because of the fact that there's no salt or sugar in it. So that's the quality on the...
Thank you. And how do you meet your customers' expectation? Like, I mean, this is what you mentioned also. I mean, you were also mentioning that you actually have eaten the food in... Just mention like, how do you meet your customer expectations?
Sir, I think expectations, so I think that journey is ongoing and will keep changing. But when we went out, so when we started Blep, it started from my own kitchen. I first started, my Max was my first customer. My first customer was satisfied.
Yeah.
Then I thought, let me go to my friends' ka dogs. Then he satisfied 10 more dogs. Then I said, okay, now let me float a Google form. We got inputs from 200 people who were ready to try. Then we made food for them at home only. Sent to them. Then they started coming back with photographs and videos of how their dog or cat enjoyed the food.
Great.
And that at that point of time was an epiphany. I thought, theek hai, because these, I mean, none of these have limited means. They can afford the best food in the market. And yet they are overjoyous in the video that they are making, that they're calling their entire family, hey, listen, he finished the entire bowl. So that was their expression. Once we saw that, we thought, okay, now we have a product up our hand. And now let's take it to people. In an ideal world, I will just come with all vegetables, cook in front of you, and feed your dog with my own hands. That can't happen. That's a utopia. So what we have done is we are, of course, working on a manufacturing facility, putting the best ingredient in. Hamare lab tests bhi are tested in Equinox lab, which does testing for whole truth. So we are not cutting corners at any point of time, and with a simple assurance that customer would expect quality, and we will point blank deliver 100% quality to them.
Yeah, and that's what you differentiate from other brands. Like. Yeah. So that's great. Good to know. Right. So tell me, what are the challenges? So you mentioned that you floated a Google form. So these are all your like near and dear neighbors or whatever. Like. So tell me other challenges you faced. I mean, initial was.
So like, initially, everything was a challenge. Because my prior experience was with Citibank, Tata Advanced Systems. Very different. I had not worked in e-commerce, and suddenly somebody told me that there's a Shopify tool on which you can make the website.
So you straight away went to a website, or like you started with some maybe Instagram or something like that?
So we straight away went to the website.
Okay.
Because Instagram store would have been good, but India mein Instagram doesn't offer store. It's there outside.
But the Shopify was like a website was actually a better offering.
Website was a better offering, and at that point of time, I had first prepared a presentation for my wife.
Okay.
Because being an entrepreneur means you will not get your salary for some time. So I had to impress the person.
So you have to actually convince, manipulate.
Yes. Okay. मैंने पूरी slide बनाई थी with the 5-year plan of where the revenue will be, what kind of investment it needs. अब उस पूरे investment value में whatever money we had put aside, of course I could not go hire the UI UX guys to create a website. तो खुद ही बनाया वो. Initially we went with hunch. As soon as the website went live in the month of January. January 2023.
Okay.
We started getting feedback. So we fine-tuned that from January to March. And then March se we started deploying ads.
Okay.
So that was the initial part. The challenging and the good thing was that I was at ground zero. I did not know anything. So possibly most of it I have garnered either by experience of my friends or my colleagues who would know around e-commerce, or something around my hunch. But one thing we learned was we need to have our ears very close to our customers. We take their feedback very, very seriously. Even if someone would come and say that the website is confusing, then that means the UI UX is not at the right level. So we would rejig and send them the theme or the test website again. Now are you feeling better around it? So that's how we started.
So how do you speak with your customers? Like
WhatsApp. I mean, I have a lot of people directly in touch with me over WhatsApp. Of course, there is a company number via which you'll first speak to, bot, emails, etc. But I think when we started solving for this food, we realized.
So you take a lot of customer feedback also.
We realized that food is not the only thing which will set us apart. Now, people want to know from where is this food coming? What kind of material are being put? So we thought, okay, let me put my neck on the line. That it is my personal assurance that whatever you're getting is the best one, and I can do best. So I have floated my number amongst all our customer base. At any point of time, they can call me. At any point of time, drop me a message. So I'll be there always for them. And similarly, 3 of my other team members just speak to customers. So they speak to close to 500 people a day.
Oh, okay.
Either via WhatsApp or calls. And the purpose of those calls is not sale. Sale is only incidental. The purpose is if they are having a okay time with Blep. And I think by doing that, we were able to cultivate trust around Blep.
Right. I mean, when the website went live in March of 23, as you mentioned, tell me some of the challenges. I mean, obviously you started ads.
जी
You would be using some order and inventory management, so you be shipping from somewhere else.
जी
Tell me the n number of challenges you had all through journey. Like, yeah,
I think everything was a challenge,
yeah.
sir. So initial challenges I listed down.
Uh,
The first is when you are new. Of
uh,
course, at that time I wanted to get 100 kg food done. Now whatever factory I'll go to, I'll be a very small order for them. So I mean, there was an initial struggle to find the right partner who would do this processing for us.
Right.
The recipes was ours, the supply chain was ours. मैं उनको बोल रहा था आप बस प्रोसेस करके मुझे दे दो, तो उनका वैल्यू एडिशन भी कम था. आई वांटेड टू कंट्रोल द रॉ मटेरियल्स बिकॉज आई वांट टू गिव द बेस्ट. अब वहां पे 19-20 कुछ हो जाए, देन आई वांट टू बेयर दैट रिस्क ऑन माय हेड. So one challenge was to find the right partner who can make what we are thinking of it to be. जो हमने kitchen में बनाया, that same translates to in mass batches. First challenge was that. Eventually we did find the right partner for us. Then the second thing, I think the most crucial for all startups would be finding the right people to work for you. Because startups की journey are not a linear or expected pattern. Initially there would be days when I was just waiting for order to come. And suddenly today, even if we work for 16 to 18 hours, it seems we are ditching work and going back home. So a person working in startup is working for their dream. I mean, this is not true just for me, but also my team members, because even they have ESOPs, etc. So they have a direct stake in business. So finding those people who would make it theirs, I think was the second challenge.
Right.
I was very fortunate, and कई चीजें sometimes happen very randomly. We had done with this tie-up with this NGO called Wagging Tails. They do take care of a lot of dogs in Delhi. It's an NGO. We had sent some food to them. उसे देख के one of the top performers of the team, which is Niyati, she called us कि hey, I saw your reel on Wagging Tails. I am interested in working in this sector.
Yeah.
This was 2.5 years back. And today she is one of the leading contributors to Blep. So that one reel, forget about everything else, gave Niyati to Blep. So I mean, what works when we would not know. That in itself is a challenge. But operations, your warehouse, the fact that we first started with 3PL, the third party warehousing. We thought we'll open 2 warehouses, one in Bangalore, one in Delhi, so that we are able to deliver within 3 days. Slowly we realized, because when people buy dog food or cat food, they buy bulk for a month. So they are buying 20 packets, 50 packets, 60 packets, 80 packets. So the multiplier of that warehouse handling fees became unsustainable. So then after 8-10 months, we realized we will have to open our own warehouse. So this was another challenge that we met. Today, at scale, I mean, we are in an era where people order via Blinkit, Zepto. They get their order in 15 minutes. To justify that your order will come in 3 days, sometimes is unfathomable to people. So challenges are changing. Now we also have ChatGPT to help us.
So you are actually making it very simple. So you you did some ad and some NGO person came up and then just get me on it. Tell me some real moments where you thought like, I mean, obviously there would be some challenges as an entrepreneur. Any give up moment or something like that came up during journey?
A lot of, I mean, I think entrepreneurship is something that you question yourself.
Have I done the right thing?
Yeah, कि मैं आग में कूदा हूँ, but was this the right thing to do or not? And I think the biggest tension come around 2 things, and that's what I was thinking. One is that you are not getting any salary. So there is an added pressure around to perform, to become sustainable. The second is the day of salaries. I think I feel whenever I would have felt most pressured was the day around salaries. Ki there are 10 people in the team now. They are completely dependent on Blep for salaries. So that I think is the biggest driver for me to ensure revenue increases every month. And I think the third, ensuring that the customer is happy. Now, 1 in 100 customer might be unreasonable. That unreasonable customers के साथ आपका experience शायद ऊपर नीचे हो, but there are 90, I believe 99 of them are very fair. What they want is what they have ordered. You be truthful to them, they will be truthful to you. And I think so we are keeping the playbook very very simple in that sense कि आपने best खाना चाहिए था, हमने आपको best भेज दिया. Now we are working on कि ठीक है आपको best timeline में भेजना है. Yeah, we give you 4 other options. So now these are the improvements which we'll keep doing.
Yeah.
But in terms of were there days when I thought कि मैंने क्या कर दिया, मैं शायद रोज ही सोचता हूँ 2 मिनट. But then there are other 60 minutes where I would think कि wow, मतलब because of
thank God I
the
started
kind of the kind of stories we'll get, the kind of people that we'll meet.
Yeah.
That's very, very helpful and
challenging and also satisfying also. So
Ji.
you actually feel satisfaction that
Ji.
you actually have contributed
Ji.
to so many families. I mean, obviously, they are a single person, but actually they are a family behind
Ji. Ji.
Supporting you and supporting the customers also.
I agree. In fact, we were trying to get one investor on board. That didn't happen. I was feeling very low that day. A friend of mine called. He said, "Is your business growing?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Is it at a place where you wanted it to be?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Are there 20 people now working with Blep?" I said, "Yes." Bolta, imagine the day when we were in college. We just wanted to be one of those 20s. Now you're at a stage where there are at least 20 people working. You're dreaming to make a company where 500 people work. So you have moved forward. Don't fret over small things. So I mean, वो छोटी चीज़
and thank God your friend called you. So so you have good friends.
जी जी.
Yeah.
8 दोस्त हैं कॉलेज, उसके बाद बनाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़े. So 8 of us are very, very close and we still hopefully meet. A few of them are outside. तो मिलना कम हो गया, but whenever we meet, we start from the place we left last.
So, I mean, how do you deal with the customer trust? I mean, this pet industry is definitely a very sensitive industry.
जी जी.
How do you build the customer trust and how you manage them? And
Sir, it starts with the product.
Yeah.
I mean, when we say we are putting in sunflower oil, packet पे जगह कम थी, we put say only sunflower oil, but it is cold pressed organic sunflower oil.
Okay.
When we say fish oil will be available even for 400 rupees a liter. What we buy is 1200 rupees a liter.
Right.
So there are zero compromises on ingredients. We are buying from the set suppliers to ensure, because now they also understand what is our expectation with respect to quality. That is number one. Second, when it comes to packaging, we have listed all the ingredients at the front of the pack. And we have added and nothing else.
Okay.
An assurance from our side कि इसमें ये लिखा हुआ है, this is exactly what it is made of, and there is nothing else in it. Preservatives, fillers, कुछ नहीं है उसमें. The third thing is, I think, us sharing our number with the customers. So customers thought कि मुझे अगर कोई भी तकलीफ हुई, we can directly reach out to Ravi Rathi. I think that itself also started inculcating trust, because we started putting ourselves on the line.
Yeah.
If you have any unpleasant experience, I mean, first thing, we will ensure it doesn't happen. But agar wo hua bhi, if there is any doubt, you can reach out to us.
Yeah, and definitely. And then, I mean, they're like pet parents. So anything,
there people are very, very involved.
Yeah.
In the month of March, when we started, there was a customer of ours, D.V. Agarwal from Bangalore. She had 2 dogs, aged 14 and 15. She calls them my younger one and my older one. 14-15 is a very old age for dogs. Kudos to her. Her first question to me was, will you continue to be in business if I buy from you? Now, I'm very sure in any other sector, in any other category, I will not get to hear this. But people are very, very involved. The decision of buying food is just like buying baby food. They want to be sure. They will even speak to vets. They can't eat it themselves, so smell becomes very important to them. They want to see the speed with which their pet is eating it. So all these together combines an experience for a customer.
Yeah, I mean, a customer asking whether he will be in business, so they actually want to be sure. So they're actually the company will be alive, so so that they can get. So that's really a very emotional category to be in. Tell me other feedback, anything you remember you wanted to share with the customers, our guests.
So, I mean, there have been a lot of videos and photographs that we would receive on daily basis.
Great.
Mostly around the joy of their dog or cat eating the food.
Okay.
Because as a pet parent, one of the challenges that people face is कि अच्छे से खाना नहीं खाया. या फिर my dog's appetite has gone for a toss. Now, this is a very common phenomenon. So we get a lot of feedback around those. In some cases, we have even received feedback. Earlier I used to take take him or my dog or cat to vet once in a month. Now it is, I mean, I've not taken my dog or cat to vet in 6 months. So that becomes very, very satisfactory, and I have a good night's sleep whenever we get to read such reviews, because that is actually what we are working for. We would want pets to live longer and longer, and that's the vision of the company, and feels very good if it comes across. So
yeah. And wonder, what did you say to that lady who asked you whether you will be in business? So what did you say?
I said, ma'am, even if we go out of business, I will ensure I keep making for your dog. So don't worry, you will always get supplies from Blep. And she has been ever since buying from us.
That's great.
Ji.
And so it would be a very touchy moment for you.
Ji, ji.
And for her also, she might have had bad experience in the past. That's why
why she quoted. She said there were a couple of suppliers in Bangalore supplying very good. Now they're not there, and she has been trying to find replacement, and which was very, very troublesome for her.
Right.
So which is why she didn't want to go through the same adjustments again. And people typically don't want to try food from one brand to brand B. They like status quo, just like in baby food. So to try anything new is a very, very difficult task. So our endeavor is कि वो trial में ही आप इतना impress हो जाओ, then बाकी rest we will take care of.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Right, Ravi, you're actually running a business now. It's not the initial when you were, when Max was your first customer, and then the other 200 people who give you a Google form. How do you manage your business goal with your this personal passion?
So we are, I think as a company, we are driven by numbers.
Yeah.
So I mean, if any new person has joined the team as well in the initial weeks, if they are giving feedback how is Meta working, for example, or how is Facebook working, the answer would tend to be अच्छा चल रहा है, ठीक चल रहा है, खराब चल रहा है. So that I mean, we don't take an answer. You tell me in numbers, whether it is 1% up, 2% down, 5% up.
Yeah.
So we have, I think, I'm thankful to the team for that. We have developed a culture where we're all speaking numbers.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, numbers don't lie. I might have my personal bias in something, but when we look at numbers very clearly, they're very helpful.
Right.
So the role of each and everyone is very, very well defined. The most important role in our company is of those speaking to customers. So they in turn funnel each and everyone. So even the new product development will be basis what new customer wants. If a particular batch was not up to the mark, we will immediately get to know from the customer. That would.
And you also mentioned you had an economics background, so that would have helped.
I think which is why I keep pointing to let's speak on numbers. So that is helping us.
And how do you? How do you convey this to your team? I mean, obviously they don't have an economics background. They have a pure. As you also have pure passion for the battle.
I think end of the day, nobody likes gray area.
Yeah.
It's a private limited company.
Correct.
I am just the one leading the company currently.
Yeah.
One day I'll retire. Blep will continue to be bigger. One of them will end up leading the company. That's how I would want it to be. Now, initially there might be some resistance. Why do I need to make Excel? Or number nikalna becomes very dry and boring work. But they also eventually understand that when we are looking at numbers, we are just speaking of numbers. We are not speaking of person A or B. तो वो objectivity लोगों को दिख जाती है eventually. So I think they also.
And that's how you maintain the quality also ultimately, and that keeps the passion alive for your. Yourself and not for them also, for serving the pets and all the customers.
End of the day, we would want the throughput to be so clear that I don't need to convince anyone that you have done a good job. They see a number, they say, wow, I did well. Jiska number thoda down and they said, okay, fine, I'll work more next month. So even then the entire system is very transparent.
Great. So what's the biggest lesson you have learned from your e-commerce journey so far?
So my biggest lesson has been that I can do 1,000 things right. But if my one thing, that is my product, that is not up to mark, then it will not take care of everything else. So the first go-to step is to ensure your product is what you want it to be. We said we want the product to be best. Now, how do we define it? Of course, the ingredient have to be good. Nutrition profile has to be good. Internally we have defined, if 100 dogs eat it, 90 dog parents should say wow. So even when we're developing new recipes, we sample before we launch. So only if 90 dogs would have said yes by eating it fast, we say now this product is...
So you would advise the product as the foundation, as you mentioned, but also the practice of getting research done first before actually getting live, and also having the trial run within your sample size. So that's the advice you would want to.
Bilkul. I mean, today we sell only 10 to 12 broadly products. They are numbered into different SKUs. And those 10 to 12 today contributes around 1.2 CR of revenue. So you don't need a lot. And this is also the starting point. I mean, I'm sure 2 years hence, we would be doing 7 to 8 CR a month. So this is also a starting point. And you don't need many products. Whatever your vision is, even 1 or 2 good things you should have to take it to customers. There are no shortcuts.
Right. So you mentioned like your research, your time investment in doing the research and getting the product right. And so also you mentioned regarding the numbers, like you mentioned everything measure everything in Excel and in numbers. Great. Anything you would want to mention, you want to advise people here?
In terms of, I mean, I'm still learning a lot. I would maintain it. It's just been a journey of 30 months. But I think Rome, I believe Rome was not built in a day. Any business, in most cases, would take n number of years of your life. And in n number of years, you're battling it out every day. So one should be mentally ready to give those 4, 5, 7 years.
Road.
It is a long road. You would need to do things that you have never imagined. मैंने packaging भी की है company में. As I said, I've eaten dog food. I would have gone and brought, I mean, sabzi खरीदने भी गया हूँ. I never bought any vegetables for my own house. I went to Gazipur to sample chicken, etc. So I live around that area. It used to be at a distance. I never went there. I thought बहुत tacky है. But business आपको सब चीजें कराएगा. Be prepared to roll your sleeves up. And no work is छोटा बड़ा काम, सारा काम अच्छे से होना चाहिए. So it's a long haul. I think that is what one should be ready for.
So patience and perseverance. Same old gold which I mean, so and that's reflective. I mean, you actually sample with the 200 initial with the Google Forms. So that's great. And I mean, would you want to mention any mistake? Like, what's the biggest mistake, and what is the lesson you have learned out of that?
I would not say, sir, particularly mistake, but where we would want to improve. We would want to be more aggressive with our new product timeline launch. कि ठीक है, मैंने आपको बोला कि we'll go do sampling, we will do lab test, etc. But I think as a business, we should be rolling out more products faster. That we are still learning to implement. Second thing I think is, we are in an era of Zepto and Blinkit. End of the day, one also has to look at P&L. So managing the customer expectation with respect to the delivery timelines vis-a-vis your P&L, because I can express ship. It will be a 20 kg bag. It will come at a cost. And we are in an era where no customer would want to pay for shipping. It is considered in facto in the pricing only. So that's the second challenge that we are solving. So broadly this.
Anything would you have done differently? I mean, in the hindsight.
Anything I would have done differently. I think I would have hired more people.
Initially. Correct.
We were slow in hiring. And I mean, we were happy to have 2-3 very core people who were slogging their day out. I think had we hired 2-3 more people, we would have, instead of being at 1.2, 1.5 CR right now, we would have been at 2. So in the hindsight, that is what I would
also
want.
The industry is evolving, so that's great. So what do you see that your brand going next, and new markets, new products, or maybe global expansion?
I think everything is on the cards. Next step would be that we will start doing supplements for dogs and cats. That's a thriving space. That will also introduce brand to people who typically don't buy outside food. जो घर का ही खाना खिला रहे हैं. Because one interesting stat in our category is 85% people feed at home.
Okay.
So now those are the next target for us. Via supplements, via add-ons, which can directly benefit their dogs and cats. So that will be next. The third thing that we will do is, vets are very, very big influencers in our category. We are already working on a plan to work closely with vets, even have vets on board as a permanent employees with Blep, because since we are solving for health, we can't do it without vets. So vet as a channel is where we would actively work.
Yeah.
Ji.
Great. And global expansion? Like
global expansion is on the cards.
Yeah.
I think once we have stabilized these recent new launches, once we have the vet on board, I think in another 6 to 12 months, and I think the route that we would try would be something like Amazon, where we can ship via Amazon only, and try looking at first Dubai as a market, and the second pilot would be in Germany. These two geographies we would try first, because if you're ready for European rules and regulations, they are the most stringent, then you are ready for the world.
Right.
So we would do our pilot first with these areas.
Right. Great. And how do you plan to keep evolving with technology and changing buyer behavior? I mean,
I think it is very rapidly changing, sir. I mean, right from, I belong to the SMS generation initially. Then we saw WhatsApp coming in, to now ChatGPT, where ChatGPT has started even suggesting companies and products to those searching. So things are very rapidly changing. Today, in just 15 to 20 minutes, I jokingly tell my team members, if I'm not there, you open my laptop, speak to my ChatGPT, because the ChatGPT knows what I'm planning for next 1 year, and वहीं से plan निकाल लेना. तो 1 साल company चल जाएगी basis ChatGPT via the conversations that we have had. So the world is very, very rapidly changing.
Right.
In fact, pre-COVID, nobody knew कि कई delivery 5 मिनट में हो सकती है. And everyone said कि 5 मिनट की delivery का क्या करना है. And Zepto and Blinkit today are very, very important pillars for us.
Yeah, and they also said it's a waste of money. Like, why do you invest so much in for 10-minute delivery? 5 minute में क्या कर लोगे? I mean, why not wait for 1 day?
Yeah, but
and
now
that
that is redefining everything. So things are changing rapidly. We very sincerely believe that we are in our learning phase, and in next 10 years, even if Blep becomes 1,000 crore revenue brand, we will still be in learning phase. So whatever new comes, we are very happy to try it. In terms of technology, just to increase efficiency, where all we can get better. Right. So we will keep moving in that direction.
Right. Sitting now in 2025, how does the next 3 years, after 3 years, like, where do you want your brand to go? So, and how does it look like? What's your dream vision for the brand?
My dream vision is, for example, I mean, if people should consider Blep to be synonym to long and healthy life of pets, we would want to give back to society in a way. We have possibly 2 to 3 hospitals where we take care of strays or any other cattle, anything like that. I would want just pet parents happy, their dogs and cats living longer. That is the vision. In terms of numbers, and of course we all are chasing numbers end of the day, I very easily see Blep to be a 500 to 700 CR brand in next 5 years. So that's a target that we are chasing in terms of, but the larger vision is to ensure that there is pets have a long and healthy life.
Great. And you also mentioning some challenges the pets have, the dog has. I mean, the 1 in 2 after 10 years.
Like, so because I mean, dogs and cats, their lifestyle is not bad. They eat same meal twice a day. They are very happy to walk also. Yet sugar is going through the diabetes is on the rise in dogs and cats. 33% dogs are obese. 1 in 2 dogs above the age of 10 is likely to get cancer. 1 in 4 dogs get cancer. So these are very startling health figures. And this is, I think this encouraged us to start. Which is why I'm saying that ingredients would be top quality. There will not be any preservative. This is not over processed food. Now, those are core to what we will offer. We are solving for these issues only.
Right. So, thank you, Ravi. So, finally, last set of questions. Describe your business journey in 1 word.
Happiness.
And what's your proudest moment as a seller?
I think my proudest moment was when I received one video review when we were doing the 200 people sample. She was shocked that her dog was asking for more food. I still have that video. I still look at it at times whenever I'm feeling.
So she said a video of the dog having the food.
Of the dog asking for more food.
Oh, okay.
She thought that dog will not even sniff any food because typically that's how the dog behaves. He ate, he asked for a second serving, and then he asked for a third serving. So she was very, very ecstatic. So I think that video I still remember very, very vividly.
Yeah. And when you say, I see the sparkle voice saying it. Thank you. So if your pets could review your brand, what would they say?
I think they will go back to the Pepsi slogan of Dil Maange More when they hear about Pepsi.
Yeah. Great. And what does success means to you? I mean, beyond sales number.
I think success would mean whoever is interacting in terms of customers, buying whether one order or whether their 100th order, they go back satisfied. They see what we are trying to do. They see the truthfulness in our efforts. And if there is any gap, they feel that our ears are always open for them, and we would immediately bring any change, whatever they need. So I would want us to be seen as honest, transparent set of people. And that is what we would want to be remembered as.
Honesty and transparency means success to you. Great. So thank you, Mr. Ravi.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure having a podcast with you. Really, thank you. Thank you very much for this.